Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more Metroid Prime. And we should be beating the game in this video. And yeah, I went on to Google and just searched Metroid Prime max missiles. And that was all I needed to do to see that, yeah, 250 is the maximum amount of missiles you can get. So, I am aware of where all the remaining power-ups are. I mean, there could potentially still be a power bomb expansion that I'm not remembering, but I'm pretty sure 8 is the maximum you're supposed to have for those. I mean, I know this game pretty well, and if I was missing something, I think I'm pretty sure I wouldn't miss something, is basically what I'm saying. I just always get really panicky about the whole, you know, 250, 255 missiles thing. And look here, there's the final energy tank directly in our path. Security gate disengaged. Access granted. I wonder if you could have scanned this gate from the other side. Anyways, so we've got a path of Phazon here. Very dangerous. And it leads to a room with a bunch of pirate troopers. Yippee! Got some plasma troopers, got some power troopers. There's some of every kind in this room. And, you know, some turrets too, because why not? So now we basically just want to climb this room. And there's actually an alternate path right here if you use your X-ray visor. Gives you a bit of a shortcut up, which I don't really want to use because I want to show the normal way, but it does allow us to get over to this missile expansion over here. Do I really have to use a power bomb on this? And I'm pretty sure you couldn't scan that. But, yeah. So, and I missed, of course. But yeah, so, yeah, now we just want to climb up. We only have 2 more items to collect in the whole game. And only 5 more logbook scans to get. So, we are really getting down there. Why am I falling? Yeah, you can also knock pirates down into the Phazon and they'll just die. But why am I falling? I am not bad. You can also connect this game with Metroid Fusion, and you can get different prizes depending on whether you've beat this game before or beat Metroid Fusion before. Return artifacts to gain access to Impact Crater. I will check that in a second. But yeah, one of the rewards you can get is you can play the original Metroid in Metroid Prime here, and another reward you can get is that you can play Metroid Prime with the fusion suit. It doesn't really do anything, it just looks cool. But it's not just the fusion suit either, because it actually changes colors when you get more suits. So there's a bunch of cool designs for suits with that, but we're not really going to be seeing that. Anyways, Artifact Temple is our destination. Hopefully you've been there before and you've been collecting the Chozo artifacts, because otherwise this would be the point in the game where it tells you about the artifact temple. And if you hadn't run into any of those artifacts yet, you'd be like, what the heck are you talking about? And then you'd have to explore the whole world again. So right here, it would tell you, yeah, a rock slide has blocked off this passage. Analysis indicates traces of Bendesium. And on this side, through this door here, is just where we fought our first elite pirate. And we don't really want to go this way, I just wanted to show what this was. And of course, because I left, the enemies spawned back in again. So, let's not fall down, otherwise we'll have to fight those guys again too. But right now, we just want to go... This is another one of those impact crater windows where the artifact temple isn't visible. Wonderful. And we've got 2 spider ball tracks. This one leads to nothing. This one actually goes where we want to. No, please continue in the same direction you were going. Why did you turn around? Alright, let's knock this guy out of here. And I know there's at least one more turret up ahead. Yeah, I can get up there. I think the turret saw us, though. Yep, it sure enough did. Dodging those bullets. That was literally my Toho experience that got me to dodge those missiles. I mean, it wasn't shooting very many at us, but I used the same strategy that I do in Toho, where if it's shooting straight at you, all you need to do to dodge is tap over the slightest bit. It'll still almost hit you, but it will not hit you if you just move over the slightest bit. And now here is that elevator back to Magmore Caverns. And we have now been in every single room in the game, aside from in Impact Crater. We have been everywhere. Actually, no. There's one more room we haven't been to, and it has a missile expansion in it. But we have 100%ed every place in the game except for Talon Overworld, which has our final 2 missile expansions. And you know, there's still scans to get, but I'm just counting items here. Not even gonna mess with these guys, I don't care. I just want to hurry this up and get to where we're actually making progress instead of backtracking. I didn't quite make the jump, but again, I don't really care. We're gonna be stopping at our ship to fully restore us anyways. Speaking of which, okay, I have 6 power bombs with me. I want to see if going to our ship refills our power bombs. It's not really that important, but I'm just curious. Which means I'm also gonna have to pay attention to whether or not I pick up any power bombs. I should just check it again, you know, right before I go into my ship. Alright, back to Talon Overworld. This will be the last time we're ever at Talon Overworld. Sort of. And yeah, that was the last time we were ever going to be at Magmoor Caverns. Every other place we've been to, we are never going back to. This is it. This is the end game. We really are just that close to the end of it. And we already got this missile expansion. One of the missile expansions is in this room, and the other missile expansion is connected to this room. After that, we will be at 100%. I want to say that the game will tell us when we're at 100%, but it didn't tell us when we were at 50%, even though it told us when we were at 50% scans. But I think you actually unlock something at 50% scans, so I think that's why. Because I know there's like concept art you can look at, and you might unlock part of the concept art at 50% scans, and the rest of it at 100%. So I'm pretty sure there's concept art you can look at. Also, here you can actually scan where the water droplets are stopping in midair. But yeah, so you can X-ray that. And thanks to our X-ray powers, we can also see that we can go through here. So that is our second to last item ever. And our final item ever is through this door here, and there's not more stuff to scan. I thought there would be. And that is it. We are at 100%. 100% of all pickups acquired. No, I can't turn! Wanted to go to that door, but that did not work out. Also, just for my knowledge, okay, Zoomers are the Goombas of the Metroid universe. I always get Zoomers and Gamers mixed up. So I just had to remind myself there, because I was forgetting which one was which. Zoomers are the normal ones. Okay. And we have 6 power bombs. What'll we have when we come out of our ship? We have 8, so that did refill our power bombs. I believe that's 14 energy tanks. Yeah, so 14 energy tanks. So up to 1,499 energy. Up to 250 missiles. Up to 8 power bombs. And up to all this stuff in the inventory. 5 beams. 5 morph ball things, 4 suits rather, and energy tank is listed down there. Actually, these are blue because I've never clicked on them. Or maybe because they've got new stuff or something, I don't know. Why are they blue? Oh, is that because I currently have it equipped? I think it's something like that. The orange, I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Then we got 4 visors. So that bottom one never gets filled. And then the 5 secondary items, although for the beam combos you want 4 of those. And that is the complete inventory. And alright, time for the climactic conclusion of going down into the impact crater. Eventually. Thank you. And here we are. Did you forget about someone? Yep, we got Ridley here, and he totally just destroyed what we needed there. I guess you could scan this stuff. It's just tricky. Alright, but we got those scans, so now we can go scan Ridley. Here we go, Ridley, genetically enhanced Ridley metaform. Reborn and evolved through pirate technology, Ridley is a fearsome enforcer. Its armored hide is extremely resilient, save for the chest, which has thinner plating. The pirates have fused a number of potent weapons to the creature, including a multi-missile system, a kinetic breath weapon, a meson bomb launcher, and an ultra-thermal flame strike projector. Ridley is also a formidable melee combatant, making any sort of engagement a risky proposition. And now we can finally get that sound effect to stop. Okay, Ridley, I'm ready for you now that I'm done with all my scanning. He's just bombing us here. Alright, now we can hit his chest when he's staying still. We are getting him good. Wow. Keep an eye on him. You don't want to miss your chance to attack. And now he is making a brief landing, and this is why I said it's tricky to... Oh yeah, and we want to hit him in the mouth here. Or not, but yeah, this is why I said it's tricky to scan those totems, because he destroys the totems. So you want to make sure you scan them before they get destroyed, not that you care about those scans. I'm the only person crazy enough to care about scans that don't get put into the logbook. Alright, we got him halfway down. as I thought, he's flying around again. I couldn't really do much to him while he was on the ground there. Just like last time. Is he landing again? I can kinda hit him there. Come on, Meta Ridley, you're not even attacking me. Just come give me a good shot at you. That looks really cool, oh my goodness. Yeah, that looked cool. I can't really see him there. I was just curious about how this battle would look with different visors. Now we have burned off those wings, so it is time for some ground combat. You want to hit him in the mouth, and then that reveals his weak chest. Ow, okay. I'm not sure what the best thing to use to hit his chest there is. Watch out for his tail when he turns around too. Oh, I timed that poorly. There we go. Get out of here. I'm thinking like maybe a super missile. I know that when Ridley is flying, he is ridiculously vulnerable to the boost ball, because they never expected you to hit him with the boost ball. Alright, please give me a chance to hit you. Thank you very much. I tried to flamethrower it. It didn't work out. Come on, you do so much damage to him when he's in the air. But when he's on the ground, you can hardly do crap to him. Alright, that looked like that hurt him a lot. But I am shooting him in the heart, so that kind of explains it. Oh yeah, that was good combo there. Yeah, we got him now. Thank you, friendly Chozo Ghost, and you know Ridley ain't dead. You can't scan this either, but this basically functions as an elevator into the impact crater. So let's go in. Impact Crater. The final area of the game. And we have a save right here. This is the second room in the game that you walk through that has a save station in it. The other one was that one behind the Hall of the Elders in Chozo Ruins, but we can walk into this at any time to go back up to the Artifact Temple. Now, we've got some stuff to scan here. So we've got some orange Phazon here, or rather I think it's officially called red Phazon, at least according to Prime 3. I was pretty sure there was something in the walls you could scan here somewhere. But I guess not. I think that might be in a later room. But here we have a new enemy. Lumigek, Phazon-charged reptiles. Natives of Talon 4, the Lumigeks travel in swarms to increase their odds of survival. They absorb and radiate Phazon energy, making these swarms a threat. Yeah, now our Phazon suit protects us from the blue Phazon, but not from this orange Phazon called red Phazon. So that is a very important distinction. Ah! I didn't mean to go into my morph ball there. Darn it. And now we have a new type of Metroid as well. Fission Metroid. Metroid with the ability to split into two forms. The Fission Metroid is a mutant capable of splitting in two. This split endows the new creatures with invulnerability to most weaponry. This effect is unstable, resulting in weakness to a type of weapon fire. The vulnerability appears to be random due to the chaotic nature of Phazon mutation. And you can tell what Fission Metroid is vulnerable what because of the color. Since this one is white, it's vulnerable to the Ice Beam. But these Metroids will also, as the scan said, they split in two. So now we have one that's vulnerable to the Power Beam and one that's vulnerable to the Wave Beam. Of course, there's another color variation that's vulnerable to the Plasma Beam. These guys spawn infinitely in this room. So I say let's just forget about them. And just try to get through. I would like to see a red Fission Metroid. Ah! Okay, we didn't fall off at least. Yeah, I would like to see a red Fission Metroid just so we can show that one. We have a place over here we can get into. I could try to turn this one into a red one from a safe position outside of the room. Yeah, I thought that one was just gonna die. Let's see if I can call this one. Oh, hello. I'm pretty sure the door closed behind me. Yes, it did. I want to see a red one. Give me a red one. There we go. There's our red one. Now let's actually take advantage of this recharge station. I was pretty sure that somewhere in here there was like a place in the wall you could scan that said something about like oh no, there wasn't a thing you could scan. I was just thinking of these things that you can't scan. These like weird cells or whatever they are. Yeah, they're interesting. They are a very obscure creature in... Yeah, they are a very obscure creature. Yeah, these things are all throughout the place here. But yes, a very obscure creature in Metroid canon. Although maybe they're not obscure. If it turns out that Phazon actually is sentient, which I'm pretty sure that it is. Because then maybe that is just Big Phazon. Gosh darn it. Okay, we are not on the bottom. We did not fall all the way down. I am satisfied with that. Will you get away from me, Fission Metroid? I felt you bump me. Don't you dare. If that would have knocked me down... Okay, I'm safe now. Maybe not safe from harm, but safe from falling. They already took out one of our energy tanks. Alright, and after this spider ball track, this seems to be the end. Say hello to our final boss, Metroid Prime. Let's get down here with a nice cinematic jump and get a quick scan going on here. Metroid Prime, highly evolved, Phazon-producing life form. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is the source of Phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Only its head is truly vulnerable. Other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal. These include ultra-frigid breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, and particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed carapace makes it lethal in melee combat. Recommend maximum firepower when engaging this enemy. So, because his face is yellow right now, we want to hit him with power beams. And we're just going to want to rapid fire him because he's hard to hit. And it'll be a lot easier to hit him if we just rapid fire. I mean, super missiles can sometimes make it in if he's staying still. Oh, right. He just charged forward a bit, but now that he's purple, it's wave beam time. And thankfully, the wave beam hones in. So we can use charge shots, we can use the wave buster, because we aren't going to need any missiles after this. And now we are on to another phase. Another cinematic jump down to another floor. And we're still on wave beam, huh? So anyways, I have something to point out about the story here. So yeah, Metroid Prime was in the meteor that came to this planet, that came to Talon 4. And Metroids do come from wherever that planet came from. Like, there are Metroids native to that location. And I find that weird, because the meteor struck this planet. Oh, also, Ice Spreader. That's pretty cool. But yeah, the meteor struck this planet 50 years ago. But the Chozo created the Metroids when Samus was young. And Samus definitely isn't 50 years old, so that is a bit of an interesting continuity error. I want to see how they explain that one day. Because if you don't know, the Chozo created the Metroids to fight the X-Parasites from Metroid Fusion. Okay, and we are being pulled in. Fight back! Ah! Now we just want to hide in here quick. Probably good to be on one of the side ones so that his back leg doesn't hurt us. Hey, it's time for the plasma beam. Let's use our flamethrower against him. We have used every beam combo against him now. There were some fireballs coming towards us. Those fireballs don't necessarily have to be fire. They can be whatever element of whatever he's using. And if you destroy them, they will give you like a bunch of health and stuff. So it would be good to destroy them before they try to destroy you. Just gonna unleash all my missiles on him. Yeah, power bombs don't really have much of a purpose at this point either. They technically could help a little bit, just to deal with stuff that isn't the boss. Like, for example, those one fireballs that I said could be any element, not just fire. Those might be able to destroy those. Come on now, thank you. Back to the ice beam again, huh? Yeah, in this final phase, he can just change whenever, not just when you do enough damage to him. And we're back to power beam, unfortunately. And, oh, I think we got him. This'll do it. If I don't miss. There we go. Metroid Prime defeated. But we still have control, so what does that mean? Another phase? I think so. Metroid Prime has shed his exoskeleton, and all that is left is the core. Metroid Prime, the core essence of Metroid Prime. Scan indicates that the Phazon energy form of Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from a Phazon-fused arm cannon will damage it. It generates pools of Phazon when it attacks. Use these to fuel your suit's Phazon weapon system. The entity can also spawn Metroids to assist it in battle, rendering itself invisible when it does so. 100% of all logbook scans downloaded. And he just destroyed some parts of the environment there that gave energy. He wasn't supposed to destroy all of them in one hit, but he did. So I guess I'll absorb what I can now. And now he just set down some Phazon and disappeared. With this Phazon, we can use our Phazon beam, and we can also see him now with our X-ray visor. You can only see him with one visor at a time. And we have used up that entire pool of Phazon. So yeah, he'll start out where you can see him with the combat visor. And then he'll switch to being visible with the X-ray visor, and then the thermal visor. And we've got Metroids here, which can be destroyed with the Phazon beam here. Yeah, anything that gets one shot by the Phazon beam, except for Metroid Prime himself. He is the only thing that does not get one shot by the Phazon beam. So yeah, we're in thermal visor mode now. See, he can't be seen on X-ray mode or combat visor mode. Only thermal right now. And now he's releasing some more normal Metroids, which I'm kind of surprised by. Would have thought, oh, I think we're in combat. Yeah, we're in combat visor mode now. And look how cool that Phazon beam looks. But yeah, I would have thought he would have switched it from normal Metroids to Hunter Metroids by now, because he does upgrade the level of Metroid. He should drop Hunter Metroids this time, unless we've skipped that phase and gone straight to Fission Metroids, straight to Fission Metroids. And they thought that Fission Metroids were only, well, I don't know, I guess they didn't necessarily say that Fission Metroids were only hurt by one beam type. I guess I'm the one who said that, but I was wrong, because you can destroy them with the Phazon beam as well. But yeah, so he went on to Hunter Metroids, and his next, with his next pool, he should give us Fission Metroids. And the next pool he drops should allow us to kill him, because he is super low on health now. Just drop your pool. Do it. Come on, Metroid Prime. Give me that delicious Phazon. We're in thermal visor mode, huh? You gonna drop that pool, like, ever? I know you don't want to die, but it's gotta happen. He's being smart and not using the one move that allows me to hurt him. He's not supposed to be smart like that. No video game villains are supposed to be smart like that. Like, seriously, is he ever gonna do it? And we're in combat visor mode now. You've switched modes twice and haven't dropped a pool. Please drop a pool. please. Anytime here. You're not gonna hurt me. Your attacks are too easy to dodge. You're not gonna hurt me. Just drop a pool, please. What is this? The game just really does not want me to beat it. It crashed on me 3 times, and now finally it gave in. So yeah, Fission Metroids now. And we have destroyed them. And we need to be in X-ray mode now? No? Where is he? There he is. So yeah, X-ray mode. And that's game. And there you have it. Yeah, that part where Samus takes her helmet off would only happen if you had at least 75% completion. And there'll be another scene after the credits that only plays if you had 100% completion. But there we go. We got 100% items with no guide and 100% scans with no guide. But when I was talking about the endings, I meant 100% items. So yeah, one reason why I was thinking that this game could potentially take place after Fusion is because when you defeat Metroid Prime, he starts to look a lot like a Core X, and what he does to you is kinda like a Core X too, is, you know, kinda like what an X-Parasite would do also. And Metroid Fusion was supposed to be her first encounter with an X. But I don't think that Metroid Prime was actually supposed to be an X. I was thinking maybe it was an X that copied a Metroid, which would be pretty impressive since the Metroids were made to kill the X, but I don't think that Metroid Prime is actually supposed to be an X. It's just really coincidental that he ends up looking a lot like an X. But anyways, yeah, so that's Metroid Prime done. Now, so yeah, there's not too much else to say about this, so I guess I'll just talk about my next stuff. My next Zelda game is gonna be Link's Awakening DX. My next other Nintendo game is going to be Wario Land. For real this time, not Mario and Wario like it was the other time back when I forgot that I had to do Mario and Wario. And my next non-Nintendo game is gonna be Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. And I'm still gonna be doing multiplayer games with Wild Shiny Kirby. I'm still gonna be doing fan games. I'm still gonna be doing Operation Nostalgia, and I'm still gonna be doing the Toho Project 100% Challenge. Because I'm a lunatic, as you have seen with how much I scan stuff. You can also control these credits. You can make them go faster or slower, or, like, you can make them go faster or backwards. And you only get to hear the whole song if you make them go backwards, but I'm not gonna change the... Like, I'm not gonna mess with the credits here. I'm just gonna let them play out. They're basically done already anyways. That was not the 100% scene. We'll see that in a second. Mission final. Percentage complete, 100%. Total time, yeah, 8 hours, 24 minutes. It definitely took longer than that, but I don't think it counts like when you're paused and stuff. Anyways, let's see that 100% scene. And thus, Dark Samus is born. Metroid Prime took our Metroid Prime took our Phazon suit and used it to become Dark Samus. And that's another reason why I'm comparing it to an X. It's just like with the SA-X. Kind of. It is a lot like that, let's be honest. But yeah, there we go. Now, I will have some bonus videos to do for this series. Obviously, my normal Boss Bash video, as always. But I also think there's like a... there's an image gallery. Like with, you know, concept art and stuff. So that'll be a bonus video. And I don't think there's anything to show with these Metroid Fusion Connection bonuses. Yeah, just NES Metroid and the Fusion suit. Which, you know, I wouldn't be able to show you all of the different suits without doing another full playthrough of the game. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm not showing you that. Maybe someday, when I actually start live streaming, I might do a Metroid Prime playthrough where I actually use the Fusion suit. Who knows? But yeah, otherwise that's it. Just my Boss Bash videos, the image gallery, and also I will have at least one bonus video on the Metroid Prime 2 demo that came with this copy of the game, with this copy of Metroid Prime 1. So yeah, other than that, we are done with Metroid Prime. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you next time for something else.